Are you looking for the best iPad accessories? In this video we will look at some of the 9 best iPad accessories on the market before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. 12 South HoverBar Duo 2.0. When possible, I put all my screens on arm mounts. Ultra-wide monitor? Mounted iPad? You bet. It clears up the precious space that would have been taken by a pesky stand, and you can adjust the angle and height of the screen. 12 South's HoverBar Duo delivers this luxury. I mounted it to the side of my bed frame for several months to catch up on Cyberpunk Edge Runners. The clamp is slim and doesn't need much clearance, so you can attach it to shelves, kitchen counters, or desks. If you do want to use a stand, 12 South includes one, and you can easily remove the arm from the clamp and transfer it directly to the stand without needing to take the iPad out. You don't need to choose to use one or the other. You can have the clamp on your bed and stand at your desk and just slot the arm holding the iPad into whichever whenever you want. The arm supported the 12. 9-inch iPad Pro as well as the base iPad with no trouble, but if the hinges ever start feeling loose, you can tighten them up with the included hex key. At number 2. Logitech Combo Touch. Cursor support has turned the iPad into a more capable computer, but if you plan on doing work on these tablets, you should invest in a case with a built-in keyboard, trackpad, and kickstand. The Combo Touch fits the bill. It's also detachable, so you can ditch the keyboard when you don't need it and still have a kickstand case. It's impossible to dislike. The whole package is fairly slim, with a lovely fabric texture, and it looks spiffy. The kickstand easily passes the lap test. It didn't wobble much or make the iPad fall off while I, Julian, typed with it on my lap. The backlit keys are helpful if you're in a dark room, and typing on it feels nice. The best part? It connects via Apple's Smart Connector, so there's no need to futz about with Bluetooth or worry about charging it. Logitech added new versions for the iPad Pro, M4, and the iPad Air, M2. Brenda, have been using the Combo Touch with the 13-inch iPad Pro and the experience is the same as with the previous version, although the trackpad is larger on iPad Air and iPad Pro versions. My only gripe is that the Combo Touch for iPad Pro adds a lot of weight to the tablet. Typically, that's not a major issue. But because the new iPad Pro is a lot lighter and thinner than its predecessors, it sort of cancels out one of the best parts of the new iPad. The case itself weighs a little over 1.5 pounds while the iPad Pro, 13-inch, weighs 1.28 pounds, bringing it to a total of 2.78 pounds, which is more than twice the weight of the tablet on its own. At number 3. ESR Rebound Keyboard Case, 13-inch iPad Pro M4. When I was gifted the iPad Pro, M4, for Christmas, I wanted an accessory that would allow me to use it as my daily driver instead of my MacBook. But I'm not a fan of the current options out there. The Magic Keyboard doesn't come with a case, leaving your iPad exposed whenever you want to use it as a standard tablet, and the Logitech Combo is top-heavy, especially on your lap. I decided to give the ESR Rebound case a chance and haven't looked back. It has a case that protects your iPad and magnetically attaches to a keyboard case, plus a clasp that keeps your Apple Pencil secure. You can orient the iPad in portrait or landscape mode, and there are a few different adjustable viewing angles in each mode. The Bluetooth keyboard has responsive chiclet-style keys and a backlight with multiple colors to choose from. The battery recharges via USB-C and lasts forever. I've charged it once in 2 months. I also like that the trackpad has gesture support and haptic feedback. The purple color is fun too, but it also comes in black, white, and blue. The keyboard case is still top-heavy, but with some finagling, it can balance on my lap on its own. It's a little flimsy and bendable. I'd be nervous to pick it up by the corner. At 3 pounds, it adds weight to the iPad, which is a shame since the M4 Pro is so thin and lightweight, a common issue with most cases. For me, those trade-offs are worth it to have a case that keeps my iPad protected, and a keyboard case that didn't cost an arm and a leg and an elbow and another leg. At number 4. Lamicall Gooseneck iPad Holder. This Lamicall Gooseneck tablet uses a flexible rod you can adjust to your heart's content. It's lengthy enough to move into a variety of angles, and it doesn't loosen up over time. The base is a clamp you can attach to a desk or nightstand. The downside is it's a lot more wobbly when you tap the screen. Still, it's ideal for watching movies or shows in bed without having to lie in an awkward position or hold the tablet up. If you don't want a clamp, I like this floor stand, $70, variant with an extendable height. I've used it in the kitchen while I follow recipes on the screen. At number 5. Logitech K380. If you don't want to fuss with keyboard cases, Bluetooth keyboards are the way to go. I really love using the K380, and not just because it comes in a fun pink color. It's a quiet but tactile keyboard, and you can connect it to a total of 3 devices and switch between them quickly. It's slim, lightweight, and portable. Plus, it's powered by 2 AAA batteries, which lasted 4 months for me. And, did I mention it comes in pink? At number 6. Satechi M1 Wireless Mouse. This has been my daily driver with my iPad Pro M4 for a while now. It especially came in handy while I was testing the ZAGG Pro Keys 2, which doesn't come with a trackpad. It has an ergonomic design that's comfortable against my palm, super responsive buttons, and a smooth scroll wheel. Unlike Apple's Magic Mouse, the Type-C port is conveniently placed on the front of the mouse so you can still use it while it's charging. It has a nice, sleek look as well and comes in different colors, including gold, rose gold, blue, silver, and space gray. At number 7. Ugreen 145W Power Bank. This is our favorite portable charger for tablets. It has a 145 watt output and a 25,000 mAh battery capacity, dishing out 100 watts with one USB-C port and 45 watts with the second. It's an excellent power bank that will charge your tablet quickly as well as a MacBook Pro, and it's reasonably compact, though at 1.1 pounds it's not the most lightweight. It has a small LED screen on the side where you can see how much juice is left in the battery. At number 8. OWC Envoy Pro Elektron SSD. OWC's portable NVMe solid-state drive (SSD) is speedy, with an aluminum build that feels extremely durable. It's also IP67 water resistant, so a drop in a river or accidentally spilling your mocha frappuccino all over it won't destroy your files. Did I mention it's tiny? It's a little larger than a tin of Altoids. OWC includes a USB-C to USB-C cable, but the cable also has a USB-A adapter so you have some connectivity variety from the get-go. Storage starts at 240 GB, but you can go all the way up to a 2 TB model. Check out our best portable storage drives guide for more. At number 9. SanDisk iXpand Luxe. If you're like me, you're constantly dismissing the iCloud storage as full notification from your iPhone. Maybe it's time to offload last year's travel pics to the iPad to clear out space. Flash drives are always handy for transferring data on the go. This one from SanDisk has various storage options, going all the way up to 256 GB. It has a Lightning port on one end and USB-C on the other, great if you want to use it with your iPhone. If you need Lightning and USB-A, I also like the iXpand flash drive Go, $45. You'll need to download SanDisk's iXpand app for the drive to be registered, but transferring files is smooth afterward. Alternatively, if you plug it into an iPad via a hub, you can easily access data with Apple's Files app. Read our best USB flash drives guide for other options.